Hi, this is Jim from TechMode, and today we'll be reviewing the user application for TechmodeGO powered by 3CX. To start with, you will receive a welcome email. Within the welcome email, you have your account details and ability to log into your account. Let's do that. You will be asked to set a new password. Once logged in, you will see your first access to the web interface. To start, we have to enable notifications. Click here to allow. Once notifications are enabled, the next step is to turn this basic web page into a PWA or progressive web application. That's done underneath the Apps tab. The main reason TechMode recommends the PWA is that it starts automatically on startup and eliminates the login and tabs. You can see the change, that there's no URL window anymore, and it looks like another application on your desktop. In addition, it can be pinned to your desktop, to your taskbar below. In it, in addition, it can be pinned to your taskbar below. Back to the main screen. On the left navigation bar, we have various icons: Team, Calls, Chat, Panel, Contacts, Voicemail, Recording, Meet, and Settings for the application. If you have admin access, that's below, as well as the app screen we showed previously. On the top right, I can set my status and availability. I have different availability statuses from away, do not disturb, lunch, and business trip. In addition, I can get a custom status message that other users can see. So when I do set that status, I show busy and a note to my colleagues that shows that I'm in a demo. This is a manual setting that I can toggle on or off, or I can also set that status temporarily. Now let's look at the dialer. From here, I can use the keypad to make an internal or external call. I can also select where my voice path goes, depending on the device I wish to use. In addition, I can also break out my busy lamp field, showing availability of other extensions, system parks, or speed dials. Let's make an internal call. As you can see now, the dialer is replaced with my telephony options: hold, mute, new call, conference, transfer, attended transfer, record, keypad, and video. If I need to navigate through an auto attendant or digital receptionist, I can use my keypad to do that. I can put the caller on hold. I can resume, mute and unmute, transfer the call to an internal or external. Transferring can be accomplished very easily by hitting the transfer button and selecting a person from your BLF screen. Transferring can also be done by typing up a name in the screen as well too. If I want to, I can choose to transfer to this person's voicemail or transfer to their live extension. Or, as I mentioned earlier, you can use the keypad to directly dial an extension. If your colleague is also using this application, you can escalate to a point-to-point video call if desired. Now let's show an incoming call. On this incoming call, I can answer in video, or I can just send it to voicemail, or I can answer. Once answered, I have the same telephony functionality as I showed making an outbound call. Let's show another incoming call, and this time I will decline it. I just sent that person to my voicemail. I'm going to reject this call. Malaya is now on my voicemail, leaving me a message. Now, as we can see here, my voicemail indication is on, and I've also missed a call. Let's look at the call tab. So right now I'm looking at my missed calls, but I could look at all calls if I wanted to. I could look at just incoming, outgoing, missed, or any abandoned calls. Looking at my missed calls, I can see that I missed a call from Malaya. I can also see Malaya's status too, that she is available. So I could choose to call her back from this interface if I wanted to, but I can see she left me a voicemail. So I'm going to jump down to the voicemail tab and look at this. So Malaya left me a voicemail. I can see the date, timestamp, how long that is. And I can also see the transcription from this voicemail. She let me know this is a test voicemail, so I don't even have to listen to the voicemail if I don't want to. I can just read the transcription. Again, I could call her back from here, do a point-to-point video call, chat her, or email. Let's look at the chat. So I have a few chats already from a group chat on the sales team, wondering what deals we're going to close this week. This is a group chat that has already been set up. I go back to my chat with Malaya. I can click right here to initiate a chat with Malaya. Now this will store my chat with Malaya from this point on, and I can go back and look at any history that I need to have. The nice thing about the chat is we've got check marks that show that it's been seen. A single check mark to show it's been sent, double check mark to show that it's been seen. I can also see that Malaya is replying to me. The chat tab is great, as we can see, for individual chats, person to person, group chats, as well as it enables SMS if your system is enabled for SMS, MMS. This allows chats to be initiated or received from outside parties via SMS and MMS, which allows pictures. You need to speak with your sales rep if you would like that enabled. I can also archive chats if I wish and view those here. I just went into my chat settings and I can enable toaster pops or sound notifications on chats if I like as well too. Going back up to the chat, if I have a group chat, I can open up the information and see what members are part of the group chat. Once again, the chat history is saved and searchable, so you will never lose a conversation. You can also attach files, pictures, or emojis within the chats. Chat and calls do work side by side, so you could be on a call and still chat with a colleague. The last feature of the chat tab is web chat. Web chat allows your team to chat with visitors directly from your website. This is managed entirely through the TechmodeGO interface. Please speak with your representative for more details on this. The next tab is the panel. Panel shows any live calls going on, a receptionist view, if enabled by your user profile, shows queued calls, and sales queue, which allows a user or supervisor to log in and log out agents. Lastly, we can show a wallboard. This is based on historical information from the particular queue. Next tab down would be contacts. Within contacts, I can show all contacts, company contacts, which everyone has access to, personal, or if I have Microsoft 365 or Google integrated, or my CRM integrated, I can show all of those contacts as well. Easily searchable in the search bar. I've already showed the voicemail. Let me mark this as heard so I can remove that indication. Next tab is the recording tab. If your user profile gives you access to this, you will be able to see any recordings that were completed either under your recordings or all recordings, once again, dependent on your profile status. From here, I can download, listen to, or if I have an AI package add-on, I can see transcription and summary. Every user license has the ability to set up conference calls, web meetings, or webinars with calendar integration, depending on the calendar that you use. Lastly, there's a settings tab. Settings tab allows you to personalize your application, such as selecting light or dark mode, importing a picture, setting your call forwarding to do different things depending on the particular status that you're in, different call settings, verifying your audio, video, or headset integration, showing what you want to view, whether you want to sort by number or alphabetically, changing or recording your greetings. You can also change your greeting. Whether you're changing your default greeting or certain status greetings, it is the same. Click on the record button, name your audio file, and then record your prompt. Once the prompt is recorded, you may upload it, and then it's available on every drop-down. So as long as you label your greetings properly, you can select different ones for every status that you're in, or even a different one for every day, and change it daily. The integration tab is only utilized if there is a CRM integration with the phone system. Users can also set their own BLFs. Again, the BLFs are what's broken out on side of the dialer. If we wanted to add more, you can continue to add more below. We can see the BLFs that I programmed previously, but I can also do speed dials or custom speed dials. If you wanted to program an external number like a cell phone, you would utilize the custom speed dial. This concludes our tour of the PWA version of the TechmodeGO interface powered by 3CX. Next, we will explore the cell phone interface. So now I've downloaded the cell phone application and have scanned the QR code, and I'm ready to make calls. Quick orientation in the upper right-hand corner is where I'm able to set my status and change status. To the left allows me to log in and log out of queues. Then in the upper left-hand corner, I'm able to schedule meetings, look at any meetings that have been scheduled, view and listen to any recordings, and then change any settings or customize my application. From the keypad, I can make any outgoing calls or internal calls. On the lower left-hand side, I have my team. From here, I can call, chat, or have other options like leave a voicemail or send an email. If I call, it goes to my keypad. Then once the call is answered, I have all my telephony functionality built in. If I want to chat, it jumps right down to the chat window. And you can see all previous chats. Once again, we have a single check mark for sent and a double check mark for read. From the contact screen, I can show internal or external contacts, and I have the ability to sort as well too. My recent calls show my incoming, outgoing, and missed calls. And lastly, voicemail tab shows any voicemails that I do have, whether they've been read or not, as well as transcription. This cell phone app is the Android version of it. The iPhone version is very similar.